If you've played God of War before, you may be thinking, oh sure, punch Medusas in the face, I got this. But the new God of War is super different from the ones you remember. It's also a bit overwhelming, throwing a ton of new mechanics at you all at once. So before you start playing, here are 12 things you really need to know. Number 1, explore. There's nothing wasted in this game. A wandering side mission will still give you story beats and character moments just to fill in the backstory. There are rarely, if ever, empty dead ends. Every twist and turn in the game will lead you to something, even if it's just some resources. Number 2, save your hack silver for upgrades. You'll find a ton of hack silver in the world. This is the primary resource for upgrading your gear, but it can also be used in shops to buy new gear. Do not do this. You'll find free armor in the world just by exploring. You're much better off spending hack silver to upgrade your axe, bow, and quiver. Number 3, unlock arrow skills. Kratos' son is with you the entire game. His bow and arrow may seem a little puny at the beginning, but if you spend some experience to unlock his skills, it'll become much more useful in combat. Arrows will do stun damage, letting Kratos finish off enemies sooner, and upgrading those skills will keep them flying. Number 4, unlock skills for your playstyle. While arrow upgrades fit almost any playstyle, the rest of the skills are really up to you. If you prefer staying at range, focus on axe upgrades for axe throws. If you like being up close, pick up the counterattack upgrades on your shield. You'll eventually be able to unlock everything, so there's really no need to stress early on. Number 5, keep swapping your enchantments. As you play, you'll find enchantments to slot into your gear, making it more powerful. You can actually swap these enchantments at will, so make sure you keep checking your gear to see if you've got a better loadout option based on the enemies you're facing. Number 6, when to swap out armor. If you find some armor in the world that seems like a downgrade, don't be so quick to sell it off. After slotting in your best enchantments, it might end up being more powerful than what you've got. As a shorthand, check the level of the armor and see how many enchantment slots it has before ditching it. Number 7, look for Odin's ravens. There are so many collectibles in God of War that it's easy to miss some. These ghost birds will make some weird squawking noises. Try throwing an axe at them and you'll net some easy experience which will help you unlock a lot more skills early in the game. Number 8, know what to ignore. Early on in God of War, you'll come upon a weird mirror looking thing. Ignore it, seriously, there's nothing you can do with it yet. There are a number of these weird looking things, but they're not puzzles, you just can't access them yet, so don't drive yourself nuts. Number 9, know the optional fights. There are a number of battles that you can access very early in the game that are 100% optional. Realm Tears, for example. These can be very hard if you don't have a lot of skills unlocked, so do not drive yourself nuts. You can always come back to these, or really any other place on the map, once you're more powerful. Number 10, listen to your kid. I know we're all pretty used to ignoring children, but Atreus is actually pretty helpful. The conversations you have, generally in the canoe, offer some valuable backstory, so make sure you wait before he's done prattling before you dock the boat.
You know of that serpent?
He's one of the giants. He's so big he's wrapped around the whole world and bites his own tail.
Number 11, read what your kid is writing. Another thing that's easy to ignore, Atreus' journal. As you fight enemies, these will fill up with valuable information on how to defeat them. Revenants are a pain in the ass. He'll make it clear that stunning them with arrows will make them much easier to take down. Number 12, when in doubt, throw your axe at it. There are plenty of collectibles and puzzles that rely on tossing your axe, so if you see something weird, just throw your axe at it. Really, there's no downside, it can't hurt, you're not gonna kill some friendly being, it's for the best. And so with those 12 tips, you should be ready to dive into the world of Midgard. Good luck out there.